What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. If you've been here from the very beginning, shout out to all of my day ones, then you are aware that posting Rachel Lindsay and her husband Bryan Abasolo journey on the Bachelorette got my channel popping, okay, and started. I used to post videos and I had a few subscribers, but my channel did not pick up until I started posting about her journey and defending her. To show you how much I supported her, I posted 148 videos on their playlist. Meaning I reviewed her entire season, and then once the season was over, because you know the Bachelorette, the Bachelor, the seasons have a lot of episodes. So this wasn't just me posting about her personal life. I reviewed her season, and then you will see videos when they came off the show and their personal life as well. They're still there, so if you're curious, you can click that Brachel playlist and catch up on their journey. Most of you are aware that Rachel Lindsay was the very first Black Bachelorette, okay? Black Bachelorette, African American Bachelorette, whatever you choose to use. But she made history for being the first Black lead on that show. She married Bryan Abasolo from her season of the Bachelorette, and I used to post about them a lot, but it's been 4+ years. They are settled in their marriage. They love their privacy, so I don't post them like that anymore. My support for them was appreciated. They mentioned me in an interview.
And what's funny is that there's a fan out there, shout out to Vina. She has literally put together like RnB stories from the beginning, and this one says that her voice is so soothing, so she puts on the clips and falls asleep to these clips of our season. It's all actually amazing. She does an amazing job.
Rachel came to Atlanta, and I met her.
Say hi, Rachel.
Hey guys, just keeping it real. Have a chicken wing. Probably have some sauce still on my mouth.
And this is what I got. This is what I got. Right. We are at the old lady gang. And I'm here as well. Okay.
So nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
So fake for the camera.
Listen, if you don't think I already know how reality TV works,
Like, wait. Yeah. Bye, guys.
thank you so much. And thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
sweet.
I will definitely keep in touch when the episode's up. I will. Bye, guys.
I added clear images of me on the side of the video because it's kind of blurry. But anyways, the reason why we were laughing, I was saying so fake. Of course, I met her at the restaurant. I put the camera down. We had girl talk. We ate. We had real conversations. When it was over, we hugged and all of that. And then I said, wait a minute. I need some clips and some proof that I met you for my subscribers, okay? For my supporters, for your supporters. So I was like, okay, turn the camera on and I'm going to hug Rachel again. So that's why we're joking, say, oh, so fake, like we just met each other when we just had a whole lunch and everything and talking all of that. So anyways, as you can see, they're very sweet, very nice. So it breaks my heart. But after 4 years of marriage and a little over 4 years of being together, Bryan filed for divorce today. So let's get into that Us Weekly article. So the title of the article is The Bachelorette's Bryan Abasolo files for divorce from Rachel Lindsay after 4 years of marriage. So Bryan filed for divorce today, January 2nd, and according to court documents, he's listing Sunday, December 31st as their date of separation. He is also requesting spousal support from Rachel. So basically, Bryan is like, listen, this is a brand new year. I just want to move on and start fresh. I do not want to take this into 2024. So he's listing separation as December 31st, 2023. Of course, the divorce is going to be ongoing and all of that. And I do pray for the both of them, and I wish the both of them the best. Bryan did release a statement. If you've been following me for a while, you know I don't like to put my personal affairs on social media and like to keep a safe space for our family. Many of you know me as a chiropractor and also as a husband. My proudest role so far, after more than 4 years of marriage, Rachel and I have made the difficult decision to part ways and start anew. My parents have been married forever and I'm a family man, but sometimes loving yourself and your partner means you must let go. Rachel's parents been married forever as well, and they're still married. I wanted you to hear it from the source before the blogs start making up their own reality. Please respect the space of our family and friends as we figure out our next steps. Respectfully, Bryan. Rachel posted her recap for 2023 2 days ago, and as you can see, she's having fun with friends, but Bryan is in there, okay? She's holding her husband's hand, they're walking, and Rachel did caption that post, definitely one of the hardest years of my life, but choosing to focus on grateful moments and carrying that energy into 2024. Now, for those of you who are on social media and still follow and keep up with Rachel Lindsay, you are also aware that she lost her grandmother. So my condolences again to Rachel and her family. So she could also be talking about that as well. You and your family are lifted in my prayers. Since news of all of this broke, Rachel did come back on Instagram and turn the comments off on every single post. And I'm here for it. Protect your peace. And this is the caption that she wrote on the video that she posted about her grandmother. So like I said, I'm praying for the family. Bryan, however, left the comments on the rest of his posts, but he did turn them off under his statement. However, under the rest of his posts, people are already cutting up, okay? I'm not even going to read some of them. And also the other guy, if you know, you know, okay? We're not going to say his name, but the other guy, you have comments like, go get your girl. And it's just like, my goodness, like, what is happening? Just keep them lifted in your prayers. Too soon to be doing all of that. But yeah, the comments on a Bryan post, they are not pleasant because of the spousal support part. But that's a different video. Having issues and doing your best to work through them is one thing, but then being blindsided by someone filing for divorce is another thing. I'm not saying this is what happened allegedly. And of course, we can't always believe what we see on social media, but based on Rachel's recent social media posting, it looks like, okay, we might be going through it, but that is still my husband, and I'm hopeful. Because in the video she posted about her grandmother, Bryan was in that video. In her year-end recap, Bryan was in it. And then she posted another video with the caption, I think I like this little life, and Bryan was in it. And again, if you leave him out, then there goes more speculation. Why is he not in it? I'm just saying, based on her recent activities on social media and interviews, I was getting a hopeful my marriage and future vibes from her, okay? Also, we are aware that when Bryan and Rachel got married, they did talk about having kids right away and all of that. And of course, with her career and his career and them moving around and all of that, I get it. But Rachel been very open about this topic, okay? She said they've been trying. And I'm going to leave it there because I just think it's very sensitive to say maybe he wanted kids and it's been 4 years and no kids, because you do not know what they have gone through behind the scenes to have children. So we have to be very careful and not be disrespectful. So I understand they are public figures, their lives are out there, but also be careful how you navigate the comments and all of that, because you never know. And like I've been saying over and over again, they are in my prayers and I do wish them the best. Now, when Rachel and Bryan made a choice to, be private, it wasn't shocking because I do understand that, people did too much when it came to their relationship. But of course, we live in a social media day and age, so out of sight. Exactly. So speculation has been going on for a while, but recently when she did her interview with Nick, most of you are aware that she was on Nick's season of The Bachelor. She went far in that season. After that season, she became the Bachelorette. When she was on there, she talked about how we live totally different lives. It's on the screen. But then also, Bryan and I live totally different lives. Their schedules are so different. He leaves the house at 8 and comes back at 9. It's 9:30 and it's just him by himself at the house. And now she's back in hustle mode, especially now that she's not doing extra anymore. Just a lot, They did the long distance thing, and then Bryan moved to Texas and they went to Miami and then they moved to LA. and it's just been a lot for them. But my thing is, now that allegedly Bryan is asking for spousal support, that means all of those jobs and those long hours and everything paid off, because then that means she was making more than him and was able to provide him a lifestyle that he's saying, listen, I want to maintain that same lifestyle and I can't maintain it on my salary, so I deserve to get spousal support. But on the flip side, it's the same lifestyle that allegedly led them here, because they were never in the same places at the same time because of her schedule and his schedule. They did their best to go on vacation, take breaks and things like that, but it's still caught up with them. So on one hand, give me spousal support because all of those jobs paid off and we were able to live this amazing lifestyle. But then on the other hand, I wish you had cut back and focus on, the marriage and the both of us being able to work at a certain schedule and time. And because I barely get to see my wife, it's like, is this really a marriage where in her head, I'm working hard for our family and our future children. I'm trying to set us up so that when I make enough, we can relax and be parents and, be financially stable and able. So, yeah, it was a lot to navigate, but I do wish, Rachel and Bryan the best. We all know what Bryan does for a living, so he's not over there not making money. He's making his own income. People are just on the part where he's asking her for spousal support, allegedly. And when men do that, basically that means, the other person made more money. So it's just all about finding that balance. But in between, losing her grandmother, not being that extra anymore, back in hustle mode, trying to find a second job, and then now going through a divorce, I really do pray for Rachel, Lindsay, and Bryan too. Of course, forever is the goal, but 4 years of marriage and longer than that being together, coming off a show like The Bachelorette, The Bachelor, they exceeded everyone's expectation because the hate was real as it relates to this couple. And I was on here defending them, uplifting them, and being there for them. And I will continue to do that because I do wish the both of them the best. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. For those of you who missed all of the coverage I did on them, just visit the Brachel playlist. Back then, Rachel, Bryan, Brachel, but their nickname is actually RnB, Rachel, Bryan. All right. Anyways, wishing all of you well and take care.
My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.